Okay, so you got the two dreads here. They have timers on them for jump timer. And so the further that goes down, the better. But, you know, as long as you're not making too many jumps in a row, you can get that timer up into the days if you really keep pushing it. So I'm going to try and not do that. This guy, I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave this Sino up at the other station. We'll build another one going back down.
Drive active.
Hopefully I can make it up there alive. Oh. All right, so yeah, I got a problem next door. Let's see what. Alright, they have moved on to another system, but it's still in my path. We can go through the next jump.
Drive active.
But Raffabout has been sitting here for a while. I don't know where these other guys went. They disappeared pretty quick.
Drive active.
I'm trying to figure out where these guys went. They just disappeared. Wonder if there's a wormhole in here, because this is where this is the system they disappeared from. All right, well, here we go. See what happens. Worst that happen, I'll die, and I'll have to buy another ship. I wonder if I can put a bubble nullifier in this, in the high. I don't know if it qualifies for that or not. Alright, continuing on.
Drive active.
Lost drones. Man. I don't know. I'm not going to save him. Not going to save him. I don't have room for him.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Maybe it's clear the rest of the way. I don't know.
Warp drive active.
Pretty empty space out here.
Warp drive active.
Most likely I already have a center spot set up for this out here, but we'll find out. I don't. All right, we'll build one.
Active. Docking request accepted.
Ready. I'm going to dock, and then we're going to build or create this bookmark. Now, 5K circle, that's what you're protecting. If you don't, then you can have ships bump into the station or whatever, and that's really bad. So up at this, as you can see here, that shows the 5K sphere. They'll land somewhere in that 5K, on the rim of it, in the circle or in the sphere. They won't land straight on top of you, but it'll land 5K away from you, somewhere on that border. All right, so you hear about if we're ready to jump. I don't have any reports of any other problems out here, so let's undock these guys. They're both good to go and no longer safe in the jump area. Okay, well, the person just left. Give them a minute, see if they pop back in. Right. Well, I'm going to light it up. I jumped this one first because I have
Docking request accepted.
EVP ships for this guy. So if I need to, I can reship and fight. Okay, it's still looking good there. Wait. That one?
Request accepted.
Now we need this guy to be able to get docked up. Set destination, set autopilot, and there we are. We still got about 3 minutes, and then it'll dock up and do it on its own. This guy's going to go over to Kebbers. Now Kebbers is too far away. to sino jump from it into here. And I'll show it on the map here. I'm right here. Pebbers is all the way up here. It's a single, jump gate, but too far for any sino jump activity. All right. VM. Set that destination. So I have to bring the ships through. Maybe even bring them through with the Bowhead.
Drive active. Docking request accept. Docking request accepted.
Sino guy just docked.
Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Right. So you can see I have a bunch of ships here. One battleship and several others. See if this guy has anything next door. He does not. So he can just sit here. Doesn't need to go anywhere. Board a Corvette.
Warp drive active.
A lot of flashies in here. Oh, that's right. She gets shot. These are hostile to her.
Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Got a lot of hostile ships here for this character. All right, let's see what she's got here. All right, so she's got some ships to hand over. And so those ships, and then all those items. So I got all that stuff here, including the Bowhead, which can transport a few of these at one time. I don't know, how many can it transport at one time? It has 2 million, so I can transport 4 battleships at one time. And then this character here, who needs to do a trade as well with one ship. And then this one I need to check and see whether or not I still have anything down here on my other character that's here. If not, she's going to become a scout.
Connecting.
Oops. Screen.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Ravimots who just followed.
Right, does not have anything there, so that's good. Okay. Need to make sure.
Connecting.
Okay, so I need 2 scouts. Need to be each side of this other gate. Let's take a look at this ship here first. See how I'm going to do this. All right, ship maintenance bay. These 2 in there. That in there. Right. That's all I can fit. Okay. Multiple ships. This stuff here, God, it's got so much value on it. I don't want to transport it in this. Let's go make some bookmarks. Interesting. There's a skin on it. It means I've flown the ship before. Brought the ship down from Vegeta. Gave it to my other character. Made a couple bookmarks, and then I hand it over to him. And because that skin's on there, it means I've flown it before. And that ship was sitting in another character's hangar for probably 5 years at least. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. Yeah, see? Got the chromodynamic candy on here. Let's clean it. Pretty wild, huh? That a chip, I have so many characters and I didn't even know he's flown this before. This ship's pretty wild. It's a bookmarker. And so 10-minute cap and 9,392. That's what it'll go. Pretty darn fast. I flew it recently bookmarking. No, that was on the other character. I just handed it over to him from the other character that used it for bookmarking. Yeah. That was this character that just handed it to him, and she was handed to him from my high-sec character. So, I have so many characters, I know it's confusing. It's confusing for me, too. Right? Well, let's start by I do have a perch here. Okay. Oh, and I have a head GP perch too. All right. Good. So I got both of those, so let's go through and make some bookmarks in this other one. Maybe I already did. I don't know, but we'll find out. Actually, I didn't. Because these are shared bookmarks. And I didn't have them. Not afraid to go into low security. Don't need to ask. Alright, so there's just a station sit. And so do we need a perch? Yeah, we should put a perch in here because I won't know that the station sit is actually able to see it. How fast this is. I'm already 100 away. I'm over 400. All right.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Docking request accepted.
Nope. Can't fit that in, huh? Okay. All right, so this character... Are we going to web anything today? I have a webber here. I think I am. Let's see here. Actually, does this have a... What does this got on it? Does have a cloak. Okay.
Warp drive active.
This can web at 28.
Warp drive active.
Right, so there's eyes on the gate there. Get eyes on the gate on this other side. Why 400K? It's just a number that's hard for people to reach and catch me by surprise.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Right. Well, here we go. Moment of truth. Dumping a Bowhead into Null. With about 10 billion worth of ships on it.
Warp drive active.
I didn't use a Weber on this because with the propulsion trick, it's pretty much the same speed. Anyway, I made it into here okay. I'm not war decked right now, which is good for me. And but I will be tomorrow. So that would mean that a neutral could grab me on the other side, or a war deck could grab me on the other side, coming back through. I still have eyes on the gate and everything, so we're gonna take all these out. And then taking this back through. Going back through would be much easier. Especially without being war decked. And I've got, you see here, I've got everything scouted out and everything. There's nothing on grid on either one of these. So ships are all unloaded. And that would be the first time I've ever flown a Bowhead in Null. That would be one of the very few use cases for using it in Null. You just wouldn't jump gate to gate. Just wouldn't be something you would do.
Warp drive active.
Almost like it's nerve-wracking enough that it'd almost be better to have the same setup, but just gate one ship through at a time. The loss would be so much less if you accidentally got caught. He doesn't have a shuttle, does he? I put all my eggs in one basket, I only need to do one run. Right. Yeah. And that just sounds like a fantastic plan, doesn't it?
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
It's the lazy man solution? Yeah. Well, it's also why I didn't put these blueprints into
Warp drive
the
active.
same batch.
Docking request accepted.
So that's 25 billion worth of blueprints I just moved in. Oh, and there's Raph. Oh, let's go get her. Woo-wee. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's kill Raph. Let's go. I did unload that stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Let's see here. Warp to within 0.
Warp drive active.
And here we go. Okay. Now put it 5,000, 500. Got a bubble on the gate. There she is. Damn it, she made it through. How did she get through? Damn. All right. You got through. So she must have. Can you put a nullifier on an Estero? I don't think you can you? So, I tried. Oh, somebody else jumping into here. I'm way far away now, though. They're in here. In an Aries. Yep, they're gone. This is why I got these ships. So that I could, sit and watch like this and see who's coming through the gate and everything. And then, just watch for somebody coming in from Kebbers and start throwing bubbles out and then try and tackle them and such. Nice little setup.
Warp drive active.
That way also I can discern of if it's a friendly.
Docking request accepted.
So I got a ton of stuff here to take back, and these right here, they're not going to go onto the dreads because it's just too high a value. And so this is 25 billion worth of blueprints raw. And this is, by the way, everything required to make a revelation. And so these are going to go in a jump freighter, and so I probably should, get the jump freighter up here, and then the jump freighter can jump to an industrial cyno, and with it being able to jump to an industrial cyno, then it doesn't have to doesn't have as long a cycle, and the ship can be worth a lot less. So what ship would I recommend for a new player doing Nations on the Rise escalation for the first time? I really don't know. Just plan on losing your ship and give it your best shot. So I thought, so I don't know. I don't have a better suggestion for you. So, all right. If you are watching on video, see you in the next episode.